Yes, hello. Hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, it's Karibala Michael again. I'll be coming through. I had promised coming through at least once a week, but I got some reactions in my as a result of my previous video. So I decided to come and clarify a little bit about what I had talked about. I had questions about that because according to me, one of my viewers came to me and said he wanted reasons as to why I think Raila cannot win unless he has the support of the deep state, and I'm here to justify that. I was looking at the numbers and the population as per the tribes and the regions, the Kenyan regions. So I was looking at that and the statistics, comparing on who has a strong support base and where. So looking at that, we all know I was trying to analyze the statistics, and I realized that almost they share almost everywhere. So it is going to be hard. This is not the Laila we knew that had no go zones like the Okambani, the Luo Nyanza, the Western. He used to enjoy the vast majority of the votes coming from those regions. But now looking at the way things are going, it looks like things are not going the way they used to go. And me, I actually attribute that 90% to the handshake he made with Uhuru Kenyatta. Maybe he thought it was his best shot to the presidency, but to me, it downgraded him to become a stooge of the state, which is something that doesn't relate well with the general population, because they're already facing hardships and they blame the current government for that. So if you join them, and actually Ruto has now been exempted. Now they think Raila is the one that came in and destroyed everything. So leaving alone that, as the way things are going, the Chikuyu have 70%, sorry, 17% of the total population of the Kenyan population. Now, that 17%, Ruto, out of the 17%, the Kikuyu community over central Kenya, Ruto now has almost at least 70% out of that. I need us to do a simple calculation about this vote. Remember, if for you to become a president, you need 50 plus 1 vote, and you need at least to have won 25 of the 47 counties. So it doesn't matter. You can't just get all the votes of like communities like the Lucia and the Kikuyu, and you think you will go for it. You grab the presidency, then you have to go for a rerun if you don't make those. So you have to fulfill all those two qualifications for you to become a president. So that means it's a very hard task for if you want to become a president. But if you have the support all over the country like these people do, it's actually simple. So let's start with the Chikuya. I told you Ruto has almost 70%. I think it's done by now. Because if you use all the MPs, almost all governors in that region, except over like 2 over 3 that are not in his camp, the UDA. So there, Raila has 30. And if and only if there is no any other contestant from the Mount Kenya. So if anyone comes in from the Mount Kenya or somewhere else, other factors remaining constant, they get their deputy president post, everything. I'm now analyzing, I think stand now, who has the best support and where, and why I think Raila doesn't have the numbers to win Ruto. So we go to the Russia community. The Russia community, after Ruto getting David on board and Wetangula, at least now he has at least 50% of that vote. I can say, because Raila had already done his groundwork because he knew these people would be hard to convince. So he had done his underground work. So I give them 50%. So we go there. We go to Kalenjin has 13.4%. Remember, Luhya has 14.3% of the total Kenyan population. So you must know which region counts more than the other. So Kikuyu 17%, Rusia 14.3%. Now Kalenjin 13.4. Kalenjin, where Ruto enjoys almost the whole region, that's a block vote for him. So this 13.4% is all for Ruto. So that backyard of his, comparing it with the Luo Nyans of Raila of 10.7%, 10.7%, Raila still down. Even if we consider only that, their bedroom, they call them bedrooms. Those block votes, where they come from, Ruto is still ahead of Luo Nyanza of Raila Odinga. We go to the next one. The camp of the Ukambani, that's a part of Ukambani, the Kalonzo Musyokas and the rest. I think this will be determined by how Kalonzo plays his cards as we move on. Now you can't say he still now enjoys at least say 75 to 80% of that support. So where he decides to go with those numbers will change how the voting patterns of that region. So that one I won't comment about it because for now you can't say where they are. They are still swinging on who, because Kalonzo Musyoka is still threatening to go it alone up to the ballot. So I can't talk much about that. So we go to the Somali. Somali are always undecisive. They are not a block vote. Everyone votes their own because Ruto has Aden Duale, Raila also has. So I think they will share that also. But I think Ruto will get at least 60% because he enjoys. He has he has, at least I believe, according to when I say the MPs that support the Hustler Nation and UDA and those in Raila's camp, and some of them are there because of the deep state or because of the government. Some are sitting governors, some are sitting MPs. So I believe they don't make any they sorry they make, but they make limited. Sorry about that. So we go to Kisii. Kisii is 5.7. Raila in Kisii. Raila enjoys almost 70%. Yeah, he enjoys 70%. However, Ruto is doing is trying to try to get as much support as he can in that region. But for as of now, Raila is enjoying there because it has been his backyard. It has been one of the greatest contributors of his vote. So we proceed to Dizzy Mujikenda to 5 points. Most of these now, the remaining ones are undecided. These two Kanas also, most of them vote like the Kikuyus and the Kalenjin. So consider all those a divided vote. So we are going to some of these tribes and regions are inconsequential because if you see like if any like these ones below 5% of the population, those ones are minimal. So when we look at basically what I've just outlined, the support base and everyone that enjoys that, Raila will need much support from the deep state to overcome this election. Because if Kalonzo decides to go it alone, that will be a rerun, an automatic rerun. If he goes to Raila's side, it will still be rerun. All it will be rigged. And the challenge with that rigging, if at all the election is rigged, then so many things will happen. I can't be a prophet, but I'm sensing something. Because this side is also prepared. I told you in the last video, if they need a revolution to overthrow the deep state, Ruto is willing to give them one because he's very determined. So thank you for watching. Those are those are my opinions and thoughts. You can challenge them. Please hit subscribe and hit the notification button such that you can be the first one to know when I post a new video. Thank you for watching. Share the video and call a friend. We'll be discussing some of the critical issues. Thank you. Have a good day.